Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus, the Riven Realms. We've made it to Teum Corvas. We dropped off all the crap we'd brought with us, and we're here to deal with Nadir's problem. So we're gonna go ask the prince about Corvas and his herd. Ah yes, the prince nods. I know of Corvas, but I'm afraid I can't provide you any good news about him. You to ask him to tell you everything he knows nonetheless. Very well, he says. As you might know, Corvas promised to bring me certain goods. Rare spice plant seeds and magical fertilizers, marvelous devices and other exotic items from all around Zerine. The price was set and I would have made him a rich man. I awaited his arrival eagerly. He takes a sip from his bejeweled cup. And arrive he did, he continues, but not how I'd hoped. He came here harried, and with a diminished herd bearing none of the wares he promised. He was feeble and crazed, and spoke of a curse that befell his people, taking them one after the other. Corvas asked, nay, begged me for help. It was hard to see such a proud man abasing himself, but I could give him none. Instead, I advised him to seek out the mage and God dang it! The very next day, he and what remained of his herd left, and that was the last time I saw him. Nadir sucks in the air through her clenched teeth. That is grave news, Vagrus, she tells you. I do not believe the Kalrish ever made it back to Incanis, not if the curse has grown strong enough to decimate a whole herd. And besides, the Master would have remembered him when we discussed the curse earlier. Hope fades. But still, our only chance to return to Avernum and look for further clues, I'm afraid. You thank the prince for his help. We gained one insight. Man, are you serious? We're just like wandering around in circles. Because we came here, we started in Avernum, we went this way, we came back around, they sent us over here, now we gotta go back up. It's never ending. We have to get back to Larnick, though. That's the way to go. We could try to go, like, due north to Vitar, but we have a dude in hand. Maybe can we ditch you? Would you be mad if we left you behind? Or not left you behind, but, like, abandoned you? Alright, he's gone. I don't think I got anything negative for that. You're going to Arcane, you're going to Sunrock. Not the way to be going. And we don't have any fighters to pick up here. We need to rest in the Manzio. Our morale is low. We can feed our people a lot to start boosting our morale back up. Oh, we don't have enough people. Oh, is it because we ditched the dwarf? Let's see here. Okay, one more slave gets us what was needed, I guess. It's weird, like, I wonder why. Why the difference between resting in the Manzio workforce and the other workforce. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Distressed, compliant, vigor, and then we can't pay, so we just have to kind of chill. Griefta is recovered a little bit. We'll exchange for news. And I guess we'll just try to gun it for Vitar? Just due north, it looks like. A little to the east, but basically due north. So out we go. You might need to fight your way back. Well, we don't have I mean, we will. Are you mad? Why are you mad? Perhaps we can turn things around? We're okay. Why are you all mad? Don't be mad. Alright, we can post normal guards, thankfully. And then if we feed them well, that will boost the morale to be in a good place. So let's do that. Hopefully not a lot of sandworms to deal with. Let's boost our movement. Get another bit going. End the day. Ah, and there's Vitar. Not too far away. Maybe 2 more days. Steady. Okay, I think we're good. We kind of pulled out of the tailspin with food. What can't be solved with some good food? All right, and we've reached Vitar. Good. I don't know. if how far north do the worms go? We will rest by the lakes. Morale, vigor. We don't have any more movement anyway, so that's fine with me. So resting by the lakes is good. There's no missions from the factions here. Can we buy anything in Vitar? Like, do you sell anything? Like chitin, 3/6. I'm assuming I want to sell it in Avernum, so let's say just organize here. Vitar and Avernum. Chitin 3/6, not even close. Not good. I don't know if there's anything that we could buy here and sell it in Avernum. I know you can buy metals in Avernum and sell them out here. Dyes? Nope. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Herbs. You could do a tiny bit. Ivory, no. Linen, no. We might just want to, like, head north, I guess. I guess that's the whole plan, is to try and solve Nadir's problem. Yeah, it doesn't really look like we'll be able to make any money here. What about Utvarar? I know that's even closer to Avernum, so the likelihood is pretty slim. So I think we'll just ignore that. Like, herbs is the one thing we could try to buy. You can hold 35 of them. I think we'll just call it a day. Or not call it a day, but just buy supplies here. How much supplies do we need to make it to Avernum? 3 to 5 days. And then we have no idea where we'll go. Maybe we head north to Kabur. I have no clue where we're headed. But we might as well buy the supplies while they're cheap, huh? We got the money for it. So yeah, we'll just buy all your supplies. Enjoy not having any food. Exchange for news. Any passengers? Sadirar, Atrar, and the Sunken Tower. Sunken Tower is the opposite direction. Where the heck is Sadirar? Or Atrar, for that matter. I assume, like, around here, because everything is named with a rar. Yeah, that's out west there, and then Atrar, even further. Okay. Yeah, so like one's here, one's here. Alright, interesting. We might want to go out there and find out those eventually, but for now, we'll rest in the Manzio. Doing good. Oh, I guess we just sleep on the floor again. And then head out. Oh, I should hire some dudes. 1, 2. So we can get back up to normal guarding would be great. But that's not going to help us at all, so let's just rest. Kreefta is healed again. And now we can use it to move one further. Our morale is low again. Why is the morale so low? It's because we haven't paid people? Perhaps. Why are you all mad? We failed. We lost our chitin. Well, there's worse things could have happened, I guess. I know we can try to convince some people. Yeah, to convince them as warriors. Or to... Let's take 5 of you. We're gonna take all 5 of you. There we go. Pile of beast lures. I think we're okay. Got more supplies. Let's fill out our full row here. I like having the full row. And then get on the road. Alright, now we can start pulling our... Okay, we're gonna fight a large Jacra pack. They're a lot weaker than we are, thankfully. So let's defend the armed crew. You guys aren't even fighting, so we're distressed. Let's do a makeshift barricade. Good. We're at 87. And we can't do shield wall? Oh, it's because we already used our, or maybe not. I'm not sure why we can't use our shield wall. It is what it is. We're at a 93%. Suck it! Nobody got hurt. Well done. Fight again. Shield wall this time. We're at 76. Alright, we one fighter, but we just almost completely destroyed the Chakra Horde. Anything? Would this help us? No, not at all. So we will ignore that. Pursue? Yes. We lost 2 fighters and we lost a slave? How did you get hurt? You weren't fighting. We got a success, and a critical success was the first one. So let's give them time, heal up. Got some healing back. I think 1 person died, and then 1 slave was taken. Oh no, 1 slave died. Unfortunate. But we did gain some bones, a bunch of supplies, some hides, all sorts of stuff. Alright, interesting. We do have enough, just barely enough manpower to keep the Comitatus rolling, and we have enough guards to guard at high level now, so we'll be able to push our morale back up into good territory. Okay, up we go. It was a little harrowing. My blood actually, like my pulse was was racing there for a second. Approach the guards. We have nothing to hide. Pay the tax. Enter the Manzio. Cool, cool. We gotta search for the herd, but before we do that, I don't want to forget, I'm gonna replace the slave we lost. Exchange for some news. Crystal, Sunrock Crystal. Not really where we're going, so... why don't we offload all of the random crap we picked up? We don't really need it, so we're just gonna ditch it all in the city here. Now, back to what we were doing. Search for the herd. Corvas and his Calrish supposedly came here. You mingle with the crowd of Avernum, hoping you can learn something about Corvas and his herd, if they ever came here and did not perish in the wasteland. Your initial inquiries do not yield much in the way of information. It seems no one has heard of them, but then a merchant points you to the monks of Irophons, mentioning that if someone knows anything about travelers from distant lands, it would be them, and indeed the monks know of the Calrish. Ah, yeah, yes, I remember, one of them divulges. It was quite a while ago, but it wasn't a herd, not when they arrived in Avernum. There were only 3 of them, desperate and sick with an unknown ailment, lamenting the fate of their perished herd. They carried charred bones, claiming they were the remains of their fallen leader, Corvas. Stayed at the infirmary for a while, not for too long. Soon they succumbed to whatever plague befell them. You ask the monk how and where the bodies were disposed of. Strangely enough, they made some considerable donations to the Oscolites, he replies. Thus, after their demise, their bones and those of their leader, they were interred in the ossuary of our city if you want to pay your respects. Nadir is not too happy about the news. That is the work of the curse, she says as you walk away from the monks of Irophons after thanking them for their assistance. What else could have destroyed that herd but hunting demons? Yet there might still be a way to locate the necklace. You ask her what she has on her mind. A lot, actually, the sorceress replies cryptically. But in this specific case, I'm thinking of seeking out these remains. The dead can be compelled to speak, and I happen to know just enough necromancy to make an attempt. We should visit the ossuary, albeit only after thorough preparations. It is a hazardous enterprise to perform unlicensed necromancy in the holy place of the god of death. Nadir looks too determined to argue with. We've gained insight. Okay. How's our crew doing? You're full. And Krifto's actually full too. Honestly, oh! Rats. How much? Oh, we need 1 more insight. Balls. Alright, that's gonna be our top priority then when we get more insight, is upgrading Krifta, and then getting Ren and Krifta to level 3 to match everybody else would be good as well. So, that's the plan. Why don't we explore the city? See what we can find? You find a small drug den tucked away in an alley in the worst part of town. Upon entering, you are greeted by a half-elf with a sleazy smile and the powerful smell of bogweed surrounding him. Welcome, Vagrus. How may I be of service? The place looks well frequented, judging by the dozen or so customers lying on sofas, tripping like there is no tomorrow. I feel like we've been here before. Maybe in a different city? Maybe actually in Avernum. Let's take a bogweed. And we gained inspiration. Cool. I don't know if that's worth it. We should probably rest in the Manzio, honestly. Do we want to pay... I think we just want to recover vigor. No reason to pay money. Alright. So, the people... We will go to the hill and visit the temples. And then we will visit the great ossuary. No disdain of Oscul, and we have enough rep to let us go. The Great Ossuary is a system of labyrinthine tunnels and great dark halls carved into the earth and rock beneath the necropolis. Many of the more wealthy are interred here, as it is believed they are closer to Tartarus, and by extension Oscul this way. Most of the ossuary is off limits, but a large section can be visited by the public. I think we've been here once before. You walk through the vast halls lit by 1,000 candles and filled with the remains of tens of thousands. Most of these bones are carefully placed in racks built into the walls or on intricately carved stone slabs. Novices tend to the more recent or the oldest ones. The halls are kept very clean and the air is cool inside. You find yourself sitting on stone benches and walking aimlessly, reading long inscriptions of names and deeds carved into the arches that lead to private crypts. The whole place makes you feel calm and contemplative. We will bring Nadir and some of your companions down here to find the bones of Corvas. Before entering, you take a moment to consider what you are about to do. The ossuary is a place of peace, and visitors can generally move about freely, yet performing necromancy is not something Osculites will tolerate. You'll have to be very careful and discreet. We will take at least 2 companions, and she is not severely wounded. Before your companions and company beneath the necropolis, you have to consider whom to take along. As Nadir keeps reminding you, discretion is of paramount importance for the task you are about to accomplish. This time there is no strength in numbers. At least 2 companions. Minimum of 2, maximum of 3. Well, I think we want to take Elani and probably Gorgoro, just because they can tank for Nadir. Accompanied by Nadir, you and your trusted Komes, you descend into the great ossuary. The acolytes of Oscul do not bother you as you make your way through the halls. They have no reason to. You take the stairs to the vaults below after making sure nobody is looking. This is the section where the remains of the relatively recently deceased are kept, and there is a special system of tombs for those who have made donations to the Church of Oscul, which the Kalrish did if the monks of Irophons can be believed. The place is illuminated by rows and rows of candles. The walls are carved to form racks, each of which is filled with carefully placed skeletal remains. Unfortunately, they are not labeled in any way. No matter. Nadir comments in a whisper. I can still find what we're looking for. She raises her palms to her face and whispers something. Now let me have a look. She starts to walk from shelf to shelf, examining each and every bone with her splendid gaze. It takes almost an hour, but eventually a small triumphant smile appears on her stern face. There they are, she whispers, pointing to a collection of bones tucked away in a dark corner. Some of them are charred. All of them belong to deceased Kalrish, complete with horns and hooved legs. I shall need some more time to consult with our parish Kalrish friends, Nadir adds, and so the rest of you keep on waiting and standing watch. Nadir lights a candle and places it on the ground. Then she kneels down in front of the pile of bones on the shelf, lowers her head, and begins to chant quietly. Her voice is low and monotonous, and you cannot understand any of her words, only that she repeatedly mutters, "Remember." This goes on for a long while, and you are beginning to get bored. Then suddenly all the candles go out in the chamber at once, except for Nadir's ritual candle. Odd shadows float in the sudden darkness, and you swear you can hear muted moaning. You feel uneasy. You make sure that Nadir is all right, and then you decide to take a stroll through the surrounding corridors. No need to impose on the dead more than necessary. You are sure that Nadir will tell you everything she learned once she is done with her ritual. You tell your Komes to tag along. While roaming the vault, you suddenly hear voices and the shuffling of feet. From behind a corridor, a handful of Osculite acolytes appear. At first they seem perplexed, but then their leader addresses you. Greetings, visitors, to this holy place. This part of the ossuary is closed to the public. Are you lost? May we assist you? You need to divert their attention somehow, lest they stumble upon Nadir and disrupt her necromancy. Pose a theological description. We don't have enough to occupy them. A question, not a description. We don't have enough religion. Mention your ties to the Church of Oscul. We don't have good enough ties. Make up a lie off the top of your head. We don't have enough con. I thought we would have been good enough at con. Maybe not. And try to bribe them. That could go horribly wrong. Or it's better than trying to obstruct them. How dare you? You produce a small pouch of coins and wave it in front of the acolyte leaders, suggesting that maybe this should smooth things out. It does not have the intended effect. How dare you, the leader asks indignantly. This only confirms that you're up to no good. Leave right now, else I report you to the Ossuary guards. The acolytes try to push you towards an exit, but your companions will not let them. Blades appear, and from then on it is only a matter of seconds until the acolytes... Oh shit! We killed them! Lie dead on the cold floor. This could have been handled smoother, but at least the necromantic spell was undisturbed. From behind you, Nadir appears. Did we really have to kill them? We could have just, like, pushed them away or something. Fraternizing, are we? She asks with a smirk. Do not bother to reply. I've learned something of importance, but let us walk first. I grow weary of this dreadful place. I'll tell you everything while we move. She tries to appear calm, but you can tell she is furious. Nadir gained loyalty, and Eilani and Gorgoro lost loyalty. Well, you killed them. It's not my fault. While you do your best to leave the Ossuary's innermost vaults as nonchalantly as you can, Nadir explains to you what she has learned. The ritual is successful, the sorceress exclaims. The dead spoke to me. They had no choice. The herd indeed had the necklace. It was interred with them, but it was taken away. By whom, you ask? That remained vague, she explains. After all, the dead are not omniscient. I got only hazy impressions about a group of necromancers, or maybe mages. What I know for sure is that they were all female. She can barely contain her rising anger. As you turn a corner, you find yourself in a mid-sized burial chamber. 3 black-cloaked, slender women stand there, waiting. Nadir rolls her eyes. Mystery solved. I should have guessed that it would be them. One of the robed figures steps forward. We are here to warn you, she speaks. Do not proceed further. The amulet is in our possession and shall remain so. Abandon your search, wench, else you shall be undone. Thus speaks the sisterhood. Splendid. Fucking Nosferatis, Nadir mutters so only you can hear. Then she raises her voice. Listen here, sisters. I've had a bad case of demonic harassment, and that amulet you called it seems to be my only way to put an end to it. Under no circumstances will I abandon my search for it, and so either you tell me right now where you ladies have taken it, or face the consequences. Instead of an answer, the hooded woman produces thin, sharp blades from beneath their robes, and at that moment some of the bone piles next to them form into tall homunculi. Nadir sighs. What did I expect? Damn. Uh-oh. Kindly sister. Are they kindly? Alright, you have 13 HP. You have 24 HP. Ah! What if we kill them? Does that kill the homunculi? We only have 3 people. Oh, balls. We've been seduced. Uh-oh. Eilani? Stab this lady. Damn it. Eilani was also seduced, and then she was life tapped. And then they can heal themselves? Okay, I didn't mean to cast that on you, but sure. Come forward and hit this dude. For 4. Well done. Good dodge, thank the Lord. Bad dodge. The seduction is annoying. Oh, boy. Man, that life tap is gonna suck. Alright. Eilani, I need you to jump forward. Her being at the back is a bad move. I should have picked, like, Harvick or somebody. Hit this person in the middle. Crit for 2 is great. Nadir, hit her with a fireball. 4. And life tapped, and then she's gonna heal her sister. Good miss. Gorgoro rushes in. Smacks the bone boy for 4 more damage. Ouch. That's gonna get real old real fast. Good dodge, well done. But she needs to... Oh, the life tap is like an extra thing? That sucks. Alright, get forward. Hit her with a fireball again. 4 more is great. Good dodge. Gorgoro, stab this idiot. 5 is great. Good dodge again. Man, oh man, that life tap is gonna get real old real fast. Alright, Nadir, take this girl out. That's not what I wanted to see. Hit this guy. And then Eilani, try to stun her again. 3 damage is perfect. They're gonna keep healing her until I can actually kill her. Man, oh man. I think we're toast. This might be too hard of a fight for me to tackle the way I am right now. We can aid Eilani and pick her up. Gorgoro hit this guy. A crit would be awesome, but 5 is fine. Good dodge is that's good. But she did heal basically all the damage. You guys are so weak. Oh man. Hit her. Hit the weakest one. For 3. Now we need lots of dodges. I said lots of dodges. Are you down again? You are. Okay. And it rolled right past her initiative. That sucks. Because I was hoping I could pick her up again. Alright. Take out this one in the back. Good hit. Gorgoro. Drop this fool. Or before I do that, I should pick up Eilani again. Gorgoro, drop this woman. Yes, 1 down. Please dodge. First dodge is good. Crit is not great. Alright, Gorgoro. Kill this one too. Well done. 2 down. Shit. No, don't heal yourself! She's hiding at the back too. So Nadir's the only one who can get him. Alright, she's out for the count. He's down too. Oh, hide behind him. Good dodge. Alright, we need to recover our health. Or not our health, our action. Oh, no! Ah, it was so close! Unless the homunculi were not enough. Oh, balls. Shoot! Shoot! Alright, well, that's unfortunate. How far back did we go there? I'm not 100% sure. Because, like, if we go to the... We'll have to check here. Is it the infirmary? I might have to do some clever editing to make this a somewhat interesting... A somewhat interesting episode. Oh, yep. So now we go down. All right. If I am, well, maybe we'll just tap this onto the end of the episode. All right. If this is a smash cut from the last episode, surprise. If it is not, welcome. But for now, let's see. Who would we want to bring? I think we'd want to bring somebody who can hit the back row, and then maybe Harvick as well. We've already done all this, so we're just gonna skip through this stuff. Try to obstruct them. We still killed them. but we picked the right crew this time. They're all like, that was good. I'm glad we stabbed them to death. And now the fight commences. Alright. We don't have a tank row this time. Please give me good initiative. We've been seduced. That's not what I wanted to see. And then Nadir got blasted right off the bat. Harvick can jump forward though. Unfortunately, cannot hit the sister. But 5 damage is solid. Man, oh man. Alright, go ahead and blast this lady. Since she's in... Oh boy, Ren, you're starting off rough, my man. Alright, stop missing would be very much appreciated. The crits on me are very rough. And Harvick's almost dropped already, which sucks. Let's jump back and hide behind... I mean, hiding behind Ren is just like a rough proposition. We should have summoned our little demon boy from the get-go. Please end her life. 2 is not what I wanted to see. 5 is great. She's down. I'm playing for the idea that oh, he can teleport. Interesting. I'm playing for the idea that dropping the sisters will kill the homunculi. I don't know if that's true. If that's not true, this might not be possible. Ren's down. He's still alive though. Nope, he's not. He's gone. Jesus Christ. I think having no armor on these guys is pretty rough. The fact that we can't hit anybody also sucks. Jump forward. And life tap my sorceress is kind of a rough one. Would love it if you'd stop missing. I mean, they can miss all they want. Right. Harvick's down. We can bring him back up if it's ever my turn. So let's go aid. He's back up. Burn her. Damn it. Just like, please hit something. It's just like a war of attrition trying to attack them and not... Jesus Christ, they keep critting me. He's on the... I'm gonna let him sit there for a second. Nadir is out of power. Oops. She life tapped my dude. Please stop missing your fire. Well, you don't even have fire this turn. And then they're gonna pummel Harvick into the ground. Oh, he missed the guy on his knees. There he goes. So we won't even be able to pick him up. We've been seduced, which sucks. That little guy does 0 damage, and then we're dead again. It won't even let me pick her up. Oh, now I can pick her up. It's a little annoying that it rolls right through your initiative without letting you do an aid. Like, you have to have somebody who has... You have to have somebody who has an initiative turn to be able to use aid. This little guy still gets to attack. Like, he can't do any damage, which sucks. Takes power. I really need to upgrade Nadir to be able to kill, or to be able to generate power per turn or something. Now you decide to hit. How many did he miss in a row? 2, maybe 3? If this little bastard manages to survive this whole fight and kill these women, I'm gonna be astounded. They're just moving? I don't know what's happened. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. What is happening here? They're shifting around. It's his turn again. He's spitting fire like a mad rapper. He's got to end his turn. Shuffle, shuffle. Did we break? Oh no! They got my hopes up and then they killed me right at the end. You evil people. Oh man. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of the episode there. 2 failed attempts to try and kill the Ossuary necromancers. I will probably try again next episode, and hopefully we'll be successful. We've been very, very close, assuming the homunculi don't function on their own. If they do, we might have to power level or something a little bit to get our people to be able to tackle them. Or maybe we could get like a boost from the Osculite temple to fight undead or something like that. I'm not sure, but we will leave the episode there on a cliffhanger for now. But if you like the episode of me getting my ass kicked, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Vagrus the Riven Realms or my other playthroughs going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.